Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Instagram Live. Very excited to see you joining us, whether you're watching live with us in real time or watching the recording. Anyway, welcome. Today, we'll take a look at myths about time tracking. And if you have your own, please share them with us in the comment box below. We'd love to know. We also created a poll asking what are the biggest myths about time tracking, in your opinion, on Twitter and on LinkedIn. So let us know your thoughts by casting your vote at Mana Hours on Twitter and at Mana AI on LinkedIn. And don't forget to follow us there to stay updated. Before we start, let us know where you're watching from. I love technology because it connects us wherever we are. It's so beautiful. And while we wait for more people to join us, I will introduce myself. My name is Sabrina Cadini. I'm a holistic precision life coach helping busy professionals live and work better thanks to customized lifestyle changes. And I'm director of coaching here at Mana, helping our users take control of the most valuable resource we have in the world, time, and spend it better. If you are not a Mana user yet, you should try it. Our time tracking app uses machine learning technology to predict future behavior and integrations with a variety of applications to drive peak performance in individuals, teams, and companies. Mana allows you to automatically track how you spend all of your time, create goals, see their progress, and stay motivated along the way together with one-on-one coaching. It's not just a time tracking app. It gives you so much more. It also encourages self-awareness with reflection and journaling so that you can learn how to maximize your performance and avoid burnout. If you'd like to check it out, go to mana.ai/download to install it on your computer and on your phone. And then you can schedule a session with our coaches to learn more about our tools and features. All right, so let's talk about our topic for today. If you are watching this video, you're probably constantly seeking ways to be more efficient and more productive at work and in life. And if you are as busy as all of us, pretty much, you may not be tracking your time on your work projects, or maybe not enough. But we at Mana believe that you should. Tracking time gives you more control on the time you spend. It shows you how you're spending it, and it allows you to make changes and improve where needed. If you don't know how you're investing your time, how can you spend it better? And if you're not tracking your time because you don't think it's beneficial or necessary, today I'll go over some of the myths that we often hear, and hopefully I'll convince you to start tracking time. And of course, we have the best tool to help you, so stay tuned. The first myth you probably hear often is it invades privacy. And many employees see time tracking at work as a useful tool only for managers or employers to control what they're doing because they're not trusting them, right? You probably think about that. But tracking time allows not only you, but also the entire team to become more productive. You get to know who is working on a particular task, when, and for how long. If you are a manager, you can easily see the progress of the task and provide guidance or support as needed. Time tracking can benefit the entire company or organization by making progress faster and making processes more efficient. And if you work from home, time tracking is even more important for two reasons. You can keep your manager updated on what you're working on and when, because he or she is not there with you, and you're more in control of your personal time for family, for yourself, or for friends. The second myth is it's not necessary. This is probably the biggest one. But let me tell you, time tracking helps you evaluate all aspects of your workday to prioritize better, to focus better, and it holds you accountable for your productivity. Tracking time on projects shows how much effort you spend on particular tasks. You can then analyze which tasks took more time to complete than expected, plan upcoming tasks and projects, anticipate future challenges and discuss with your team, and bring your project closer to the finish line. The third myth that I want to chat about today is it takes too long, or pen and paper is best. And I have to disagree on this one too. I believe people who feel frustrated about time tracking is because they never tried our app, Mana, or maybe any other time tracking apps of software. You're probably used to enter your personal and working hours manually, which is time consuming for sure. And it takes precious time away from important things. So I completely understand where you're coming from. But Mana's CEO started doing exactly the same, tracking everything in his day on an Excel spreadsheet, until he had this marvelous idea to create an app to enter personal and working hours in a simple, fast, and very intuitive way. So thanks to Mana, he turned time tracking into a very effective activity because he would have a very clear view of where his time was going. So keep this in mind. Tracking time actually saves you time. It seems counterintuitive, but try it and you will see. And with Mana, you have the ability to track your time in two ways. Manually, with the help of AI that predicts your behaviors based on the tracking consistency. The more often you track, the more accurate your predictions will be. And it will take you just a few minutes to track an entire day. And the second method is automatically. Thanks to integrations, you can connect your desktop, Google Calendar, Apple Health, and more, which, again, saves you a lot of time. Not only that, all the data you gather is super helpful to reflect on the time you spend and see how you can improve. And if you are a manager or you own a business, we have a fantastic tool in the app, Reporting, for accurate management and status reports. This allows your employees or team members to share their weekly time along with thoughts and comments so that you can have a better understanding of their work progress and support them where they need help. They will no longer need to complete time-consuming timesheets and report their hours to you. It's all safely gathered in the app. And reports are also excellent for one-on-one meetings to discuss what needs your attention. So let me give you a quick tour of Mana and show you the tools that I just mentioned. I will switch my camera and you will see the app on my tablet. All right, so now I'm showing you the home screen, and if you go to the track page, hold on a second, this says you haven't connected any integrations because I want to show you how it works with the manual connection. Hold on a second here. So you select track time manually. So this gives you the two options, either by connecting integrations, and as you can see, you can do with the desktop, mobile calendar, Google Calendar, Outlook, Google Chrome, and Apple Health. This is why I turned them off so you can see the options, or you can decide to track time manually. So when you track time manually, sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. The beauty of live streaming, right? You have everything live. So this is yesterday, for instance, that I tracked until probably late evening, see? So until my cooking time. So here you can see what I tracked. Some manually, some automatically. You can see different icons here. And then here you see the AI in action. This is the machine learning technology that predicts what I was doing. So last night at 7:25, I was probably cooking because this is what I usually do. And yes, at 7:30, I was having dinner. And then around 8:30, I was probably doing house chores. And yes, the app is absolutely right. And then there was some reading. So see, these are only the predictions of the app based on how often I track my time, which are very accurate, I would say. And here is a blank day, so I didn't track any time yet. So see, the app basically is suggesting activities that it thinks you were doing at that particular time. So you can just click on those. For instance, at midnight I was definitely sleeping, and so you track time for sleep. And then you can change the time by clicking on the two arrows, and a little pop-up will come and you can select the time. I also wanted to show the reporting feature, which is what I mentioned if you are a manager or if you have a team. So you go to the team page, and here you can see all the reports that I received, and you can also see the reports that I submitted. And so this is a great way to create reports and show your team what you are doing. And how you create a report is very simple. You go to your reflection page, which is where you can see everything that you have been doing every day, every week, every month, every year, every quarter, which is great for meetings. And then you decide to create a report. The app will ask you which week or month or quarter, depending on your selection, you want to report on. So let's pretend this is from last week. And then you will select the recipient. I can select this person. Click next. And here you will select the elements that you want to share with your manager or with your team members. Once you have selected them, you click next. And then you will have an ability to decide which icon corresponds to the week or the month. Was it a great week? Was it a productive one? Was it an okay? Or was it a bad week? And then write some notes. You will just share some thoughts and comments that you want to share with your manager. And those will be points to discuss during the next meeting. And once you're ready, you can preview the report and just share it with the recipient. And the recipient can be more than one. You can decide to share the entire report with the whole team. So you will select more than one recipients, like 3 or 4 or 5, and each one of them will receive your report. And then you can discuss everything that you shared in the report in the next meeting that you have. I'm trying to organize this here that I see. So let me know if you have any questions for me regarding today's topic, the myths about time tracking or about our app, Mana. I'm always here to help, and I'll wait for a few seconds while you type your questions in the comment box. In the meantime, make sure that you follow us at Mana Hours here on Instagram, and on Twitter, same handle, Mana Hours, or on Instagram at Mana AI. And if you'd like to try the app, go to mana.ai/download to install it on your computer and on your phone, and then schedule an onboarding session with our coaches to take full advantage of our tools. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in a few weeks with another live broadcast. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.